Today I've got a Lego City update for you guys, and this is quite a big update because I am redoing quite a big section of the city. And no, it's not the main section with the modulars, even though once the full redo is actually done, the downtown area is going to be completely redesigned, as I will be moving probably most of my modulars, mainly the police station, the boutique hotel, and maybe a few other modulars as well will be getting moved. And so be moving those over to this area here, which, as you can see, we already have it partially covered with paper. And this area was where we had two 8-foot tables, but we replaced them with a custom 9-foot by, I believe, 8-foot by 9-foot table. And then we've got a custom cutout table that is not completely covered because we ran out of black paper, and the paper won't actually be here until next Thursday. But I've got to get the train track, at least for the middle section, done before Thursday, because everything that's laid out on the table right now, that was in my sister's bedroom, and I thought I could get this laid out quickly, but ran into a major problem just trying to remember which piece went where. And also, I think I've got to flip around at least 2 pieces of straight track on the back stretch of track to actually make these new plans work, so that I'm not stuck with the old setup to where it's road and then basically a mirror of this side of the city, which I do not want for this side at all when I've got the room for it. So that's what I'm hoping to go for, is basically a duplicate to the old setup when it comes to the track layout. But when it comes to the modulars, it's going to be road and then three rows of modulars. So we're going to have a corner, a straight, and then a corner, and then it's going to be road and then the original track layout on the middle section here. And then with the extra foot of space for this area, we'll have enough to run the straight line all the way down to the farm area, and it won't actually bother the added on area of the city. So that'll be great. Really happy to have that done. And that'll also work really well once I get the 2022 train station added into the layout again, because that's going to be going probably down around this area of the city, because we already have the 2014 one is already kind of down in the downtown area around the residential. So we need a larger train station down at the other end of the city, even though it'll be pretty close to the train station that'll be around the farm. But with the size for the new table here, I'm actually debating along the lines of putting the small train station from the passenger train possibly back with the amusement park. I haven't entirely figured that out yet, but that might happen. We'll see. Because I don't like the layout of my amusement park. It just doesn't work for me with it being in one straight line. And we've got the room to do it back in the 30-inch by 30-inch square with room to spare, so I am probably going to actually go with that route. And if possible, we might actually go with the 45-inch setup. It might actually include the large train station setup instead. So we'll have to just wait and see on that. But that's just some of the train plans that I've got for the city now that we've got the black paper and new tables constructed for the city. Even though the tables aren't completely level, they'll be good enough for the city. I have connected that one back line to test it out, so that works good. I do have to flip the switcher section on the back line by probably 2 pieces of straight track to make the new setup work, just so I got room. But other than that, I think everything should just fall into place, hopefully. And I do have extra straights and curves, and so I don't have extra switches because, well, Lego messed up my order about 3 months ago and I still haven't bothered with it. But just kind of forgot about it because I had enough switches as it is for this layout. So just gotta work with what I've got for this track setup. So that's pretty much everything that we've got for this city update and redo. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.